Have you ever had a dream that felt too big to reach? Maybe it was speaking English fluently, starting a business, moving to a new country, or just living a life that feels more like you.
We've all been there. We dream, we imagine. But then reality shows up, and it's messy. Busy schedules, doubts, fear, slow progress. It can feel like maybe that dream, it's not meant for us.
But here's the truth we've learned, not just from research or books, but from real life. If you can dream it, you can change your life. It might take time, it might take effort, but it is never impossible.
In today's episode, we're breaking down the real path from dreaming to doing, what it actually takes to make change happen in your life, even when it feels slow or uncertain.
All right, ready to talk about what it really takes to change your life. Without the fluff, let's do it.
Before we talk about how to take action and actually change your life, we need to talk about what usually stops us: doubt.
Because let's be real, every dream comes with that little voice in your head that says things like, I'm too old. I failed before. I don't have time. I'm not talented enough. Sound familiar?
Very. I used to tell myself, who am I to think I could start something meaningful? But the truth is, everyone who's ever changed their life has thought those same things.
And here's something important. Doubt is not a sign that your dream is wrong. It's a sign that you care about it. You only doubt the things that actually matter to you.
We're not here to pretend that change is easy. It's not. But it is possible. And we're going to show you how real transformation starts. Not with perfect conditions, but with small, consistent steps.
So if you've got a dream, big or small, and some fear tagging along with it, don't worry. You don't need to get rid of the fear. You just need to start anyway.
Let's walk through the first step in turning that dream into something real.
Step one is simple but powerful. Start with the dream, not the plan.
And we get it. When you dream of changing your life, your first instinct might be to jump straight into logistics. How will I do this? What if it doesn't work? Where do I even start?
But here's the truth. You don't need the full plan. You just need the vision. The dream is the fuel. It's what gets you moving. The plan comes later.
Every invention, every business, every success story started as someone's idea, in someone's notebook, or heart. Dreaming is not wasting time. It's planting the seed.
We love this quote. Everything is created twice, first in the mind, then in reality. If you can imagine it, you're already halfway there.
So take a moment right now, even if it's scary, and ask yourself, what do I really want? What kind of life do I picture? Let the dream be clear, even if you don't know how yet.
Because when the vision is strong, the next step, even a small one, starts to feel possible.
Once your dream is clear, the next step is to break it down into micro steps.
This is where most people get overwhelmed. We see the big dream, like speaking English fluently, starting a business, moving to a new country, and it just feels too massive.
But here's the truth. Every big dream is just a bunch of tiny steps stacked on top of each other. And you only need to take one small step at a time.
Let's say your dream is to speak English confidently. The big goal might feel far away, but one micro step could be learn one new word today. Practice speaking out loud for 2 minutes. Watch a 5-minute podcast episode like this one.
Small steps are powerful because they build momentum. They're manageable, repeatable, and they retrain your brain to say, hey, I'm doing this.
And over time, those tiny actions grow into progress you can see and feel. That's how real transformation happens. Not overnight, but one step at a time.
So instead of asking, how will I reach the top of the mountain? Ask yourself, what's my next step today?
Okay, so you've got your dream and you've started breaking it down into tiny steps. But how do you stay consistent when motivation fades?
That's where step 3 comes in. Build systems, not willpower.
Willpower is like a phone battery, it drains fast. And if you're relying on it every single day to push through, eventually you'll burn out.
But systems? Systems don't rely on how you feel. They're routines, habits, structures that keep you moving even on the days you don't feel like it.
Think of it like this: want to read more? Leave your book next to your bed. Want to learn English? Set a timer for 10 minutes every morning, same time, same playlist. Want to move your body? Lay out your workout clothes the night before.
The easier you make it to start, the less you need to force yourself. That's the beauty of a good system. It makes the right thing the easy thing.
And here's the best part: the more your system runs, the more you trust yourself. And that's what really builds confidence over time.
So don't chase motivation. Build a rhythm that supports your dream, even when life gets messy. All right, this one's big. Step 4. Be willing to take imperfect action.
Let's be real. So many dreams get stuck in the thinking phase because we're waiting to feel ready. But here's the secret: you don't have to feel ready to begin.
Progress doesn't come from perfect plans. It comes from messy, uncomfortable, sometimes awkward action.
Let's say you want to practice speaking English. You could wait until you have the perfect grammar. Or you could start speaking today. Even if it's slow, even if you make mistakes.
That's not failure. That's learning. That's building. Every mistake is part of the process, not proof that you're not good enough.
We always say, start messy, improve as you go. Because you can't edit a blank page, you have to write the first draft first.
So give yourself permission to move forward, even if it's not perfect. Because the people who change their lives, they start before they feel 100% confident.
Our final step, and maybe the most powerful one, is this: surround yourself with hope and support.
Change is hard. Doing it alone, even harder. That's why the people you surround yourself with matter more than you think.
You need people, places, even voices that remind you you can do this. You're not crazy for dreaming big. You're allowed to grow.
And that's one reason we love creating this podcast. We want this to be a place where you don't just learn, you feel supported, encouraged, seen.
And for those of you who are in our channel membership, you already know that's where the deeper conversations happen. The resources, the tools, the real behind the scenes support.
But whether you're a member or just tuning in today, know this: you're not alone in your journey. We're walking with you. And so are many others who've chosen to keep showing up for their dreams.
So if you're serious about changing your life, start building your circle. Listen to people who lift you, spend time with those who believe in your vision, and be that person for someone else too.
Let's do a quick recap of the 5 steps to help you move from dreaming to actually changing your life.
Start with the dream, not the plan. Let your vision guide you, even before the how is clear.
Break it down into micro steps. Focus on what you can do today.
Build systems, not willpower. Create routines that make progress automatic.
Take imperfect action. Progress happens when you start, not when it's perfect.
Surround yourself with hope and support. Community and mindset are everything.
If you're listening to this and thinking, okay, maybe I really can do this, good. That's the point.
You don't need to change your whole life this week. You just need to take one small, meaningful step today.
And we'd love to hear what that step is. Comment below or send us a message. What's the dream you're ready to move toward?
And if you want more support and extra tools to guide you through the process, you know where to find us. Our channel membership is there for that deeper journey.
No matter where you are today, just remember, dreams become real through action. And you're already on the path.
Thanks for listening to the English Story Podcast. Until next time, keep dreaming, keep going, and we'll be here cheering you on.